What up, nerds? I'm gonna show a quick DM event I did a few weeks back. So right now I'm just playing the Master Sergeant of this Legion, hiring this group of adventurers to try to figure out what's going on with the crypt in this city. There's a lot of like undead and shadows coming in, and I got myself like prepping for the players to come in here, putting some vampires and undead and stuff. So what I like about this server, like playing on it and DMing on it, is we follow the Forgotten Realms like canon, the lore. So in this year that we're in game, there's a like a shadow city that comes back to the world, to Faerun, and there's like some records of some of these important characters coming to Thay, which is where this server is based in. So this event, I took some creative liberties in doing an event that's sort of related to an event that happened in canon in the Forgotten Realms universe. Common DM thing, somewhat relevant. It's kind of based on like the shadow plane. So I got a whole bunch of shadow creatures here. This is sort of like the second half of the event that I did. So we got them running through the crypt right here, just putting a whole bunch of different shadow creatures down that are kind of based on the plane of shadow. It's mostly just shadow mastiffs. They got some regular shadows, and in classic video game fashion, I'm putting down some items here that are going to be required to go against this like final boss that's coming up. So putting a few items into containers. Since this was like shadow based, all of these items that are required for the boss are like light based, so combating the darkness. Also adding some more shadows here. The shadows aren't really too difficult. It's just more of like the shadow drain. So I'm putting a whole bunch of shadows in there just to kind of, symbolize how overrun this crypt is. Doing a spellcraft check for these characters to kind of figure out where the source of this shadow magic is, where all these shadows are coming from. Kind of set just like a random DC check, nothing too high. Have all the players do the rolls, and then whoever passes that check, you kind of give them the information. So right now I'm kind of setting up a DM specific thing. So I kind of created like this light switch for this room. I was able to like put darkness all in this room and set it to like a placeable that they couldn't see, so that I can kind of switch the placeable on and off, so the effects, I could turn the effects on and off. So we finally reached the main room here, a really dark room. I kind of roleplayed it as everything was completely dark. Even though there's like torches here, I couldn't get rid of the torches, but hopefully the darkness would have helped. I was told after that it actually wasn't as dark as it looked on my screen, which kind of disappointed me, but it is what it is. Putting down some more shadows, some shadow mastiffs and shadows. Have this big shadow battle here, and then we're gonna spawn in the big boy, the actual boss, the ephemeral hangman. It's just like this giant tree kind of shadow creature. So it's kind of what the magic light items I had was they couldn't really defeat it without the stronger light magic. So I put in a whole bunch of different light-based magic that are higher level to destroy this hangman. And in classic video game fashion, you always give you a lot of extra ammo for the boss, but most times you don't really use it. They had to use it for this situation, and also to dispel the portal that all these shadow creatures are coming from. So I wrote down the continual flame brightens the room, which continual flame is just like a stronger light magic that would affect more stronger shadow creatures, as opposed to like a cantrip or a natural light source, which isn't that strong. So it kind of weakens it, which they'd be able to damage it more. We got someone on the platform. This is where like the shadow portal is. It's actually inside this tome that's in this pedestal right here. The portal is actually in the pages. Then we got a huge like sunburst spell that was good enough for me to like destroy this thing completely. So I just kind of turned off the invulnerability of the ephemeral hangman. Then they eventually kill it after a really long battle. They kept trying to attack it without using any of the light sources, so I had it invulnerable for a while. That battle went on for a while, and even this portal, they kept it open for a while. They're supposed to use the dispel magic scroll that I put in. They just put it in now. Then I put in the portal closes just after the shadows kind of spawn in again. Then I would have turned back on the light source in the room, and that's about it. Pretty simple-ish DM event. Didn't really take me too long. That's usually like how some of the events go. A lot of it could be role playing. A lot of it's a little bit more action oriented. Like, you know, some of it's mixed. We kind of just have a whole variety of event types. You know, we kind of like to have some variations to it. So, and that's pretty much the event, the shadow event, quick and easy one.